These stories are inspired by the actual case files of the Office of Scientific Investigation and Research.
Hard to believe this was fertile soil. Until about a week ago. Then over 600 acres went bone dry practically overnight. But only in pockets like this. It's the damnedest thing I've ever seen.
It's not easy being green. When did it rain last?
Well, we had a real downpour 2 days ago, but the land just won't hold the water. I've run every test I can, and I just don't know.
This is Lindsay Donner, our senior data analyst.
Oh, hi. John Valentine, Bureaucracy of Agriculture. We spoke on the phone.
Of course. It's nice to put a face to the voice.
We got our next dead zone right over this way.
Okay.
You go ahead. I'll take a look around here. Matt, I found a body. In the trees east of you.
The fire! The fire!
Hey, Tom, we need medical help right away.
Native ceremonial grounds are rich in history and mystery. In case file 898777, the Office of Scientific Investigation and Research uncovered a deep and deadly secret on sacred land. A secret which may have been better left buried.
I'm still thirsty, Doc.
In a minute. Your fluid levels are way below normal. You're lucky to be alive.
That's your opinion. Just get me the hell out of here.
So, what were you doing there?
Well, none of your damn business, that's what.
Mr. Mansfield, please. Try and take it easy, all right? Now, look, you need a saline drip. With your permission, I'd like to have a consult with your family doctor.
My old man used to say I was good for nothing but cannon fodder. I guess that's why I joined the service. I'll do my bit, play my part. And we're all expendable, aren't we? I mean, they don't care.
So you're still in the service, Joe?
Yeah, I'm an aircraft mechanic up at the base.
Interesting work. So, do you remember how you came to be there?
Oh, the fire. Out of nowhere.
What fire?
Like hell opened up. Look, I gotta get the hell out of here.
That'll have to wait. I'll be back in just a minute.
You give anything up?
He's borderline delusional. Could be related to the dehydration. I really think he should be in hospital.
Well, let's make it happen. First the land, now the people. Everything's drying up but the questions. Anton, how about you? Are you doing okay?
Matt.
You've experienced something incredible. We almost lost you. I'm just concerned, that's all.
If I wasn't up for this job, I wouldn't be here.
Hey there. I understand you people are looking after Joe Mansfield.
Yeah, our doctor's checking him out. Matt Prager.
Chief Phil Pratt.
Hey.
So, how's my boy?
He's in pretty rough shape, I'm afraid.
Well, he can't be that bad off. I just saw him the other day.
Was he looking sick then?
Nah. Joe's as tough as nails.
Any idea what he was doing in the area?
Yeah. Can't help you there. I understand that you people are gonna help us out with this drought here.
Yeah.
That's good. That government man, Valentine, he's next to useless.
Well, we'll give it our best shot, Chief.
I'd appreciate it if you'd keep me informed.
Absolutely. Nothing I hate more than being kept in the dark.
Mr. Mansfield,
Where'd he go?
he was just here.
I thought you said he needed to be hospitalized. How'd he just get up and walk out of here?
I don't know.
All right, I'll get Ray on it. Pete, you all right?
Yeah, let me have a look at you. Come on, hold still.
Anton, I'm fine. I'm fine. I was doing an atmospheric scan. I read hydrogen. They must have pocketed it underground before it was ignited.
Hydrogen? Is that possible?
I've never seen it before. Methane, helium, yeah. Hydrogen, never.
Oh, you'll live. The next time you decide to blow yourself up, don't come crying to me.
That's a big hole. Almost like a landmine. Some serious force.
Yeah, enough to disperse about 1,000 cubic feet of dirt.
So what set it off?
So I can provide you with field study reports from the last 2 months for comparison.
That'd be great. Anything you can tell me about the area's history?
About 500 acres of land were ceded to the Cree Nation back in the 1960s.
A land claim settlement?
Yep. And then a while back, the Air Force unearthed some remains while they were digging for a new runway.
A native burial ground?
Yeah, you're standing in the middle of it.
The base is about a mile north of here, right?
Yeah, they pulled out last year. Budget cuts. So the buildings are all shuttered up, the jets and the jobs are gone.
But Joe Mansfield said he repaired planes at the base.
No, not for some time. Last I heard, he was doing odd jobs for Sister Martha around her store.
Hi, can I help you?
You must be Martha. I'm looking for Joe.
Oh, are you one of the folks who patched him up?
Yeah, that's right.
Chief Pratt dropped him off here a little while ago, but I sent him to Dr. Land's. He didn't look so good.
Does Joe work here?
When he feels like it.
Must be nice. Wish my boss was that understanding.
Afternoon, Roy.
Water.
It's at the back in the cooler.
Well, thanks for your help.
Sure.
Want something, lady?
I'm looking for Joe Mansfield.
He ain't under there.
No. Right. Okay. Thanks.
No hospitals. Just keep your hands off of me.
Damn it, Joe, I can't help you.
Mr. Mansfield? I need to talk with you.
I want to know about the fire. Well, it burned me. And it's still burning me.
What?
Look, just keep the hell away from me!
What the hell are you doing?
Look, you two Lens! All of you!
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Here's another one. What is that, 20 so far?
Maybe not. No way this one was caused by a hydrogen burst. See the sharp edges, the amount of dirt piled up?
Mm.
Somebody used a cable or a chain to pull something heavy out of there.
Gentlemen are trespassing. This is private land.
Actually, this land was granted back to the Cree by the government.
We're here gathering information as per government invitation.
And now you're being invited to leave. By me.
Wow.
These holes are a public nuisance. We're here to fill them in. I'd hate to see anybody get hurt.
In charge of the police and groundskeeping. When do you have time to catch stray dogs and paint the town hall?
Excuse me. Thank you.
Those will stunt your growth.
So what do you think?
I think Pratt's digging up funeral artifacts to sell to collectors.
Yeah, it doesn't really connect to explosions, though.
You get a chance to go over those field reports that Valentine sent over?
Yeah, his science is good. His equipment's from the Dark Ages, though.
You coming in?
I think I'll take in the fireworks first.
Yeah.
Wow.
My God.
Joe. It can't be.
Now you got something to bury in one of your holes.
He came at me this afternoon, but he didn't look this bad then.
Martha said he didn't show up after the doctors. I mean, I thought he might come back out this way.
Why's that?
He was off his head. I saw a flash of steel in his hand. I didn't know it was him. My God, he was my friend.
But you shot him anyway.
He was coming at her with a knife. Do you think I wanted this to happen?
Well, an autopsy will give us a clearer picture. Claire's on her way.
I'll see to it. The nearest morgue's down at Brandon.
No. The autopsy will take place at Dr. Land's clinic, under our supervision.
Let me guess. As per your federal invite?
He could use some moisturizer.
As we saw with the lungs, the brain case is devoid of fluid.
It's like the inside of a rotten walnut.
The spinal cord showed similar signs of dramatic dehydration, although not as severe. There is some kind of residue here, though.
Let me get that. I think we should take a tissue sample from this area as well.
Whatever absorbed the fluid from this body left a very strange signature.
This soft tissue seems to suffer more severe dehydration than the rest.
Let's harvest the remains, run a full differential diagnosis.
Wasn't there liquid in this before?
It's rapid dehydration. What could do that?
What the hell's taking so long? I have other patients, you know, live ones.
Where were you last night? You were seen on the ridge.
Well, that's Creeland. I don't need anybody's permission.
A man was shot. You're a doctor. He just walked away.
Your doctor was there. There's nothing I could do for Mansfield.
Well, maybe it wasn't worth the effort.
Look, Joe Mansfield was a member of the local gun club, along with Pratt and some other angry, disenfranchised white males.
Yeah, I've got the T-shirt. Mind you, that'd explain some of the bumper stickers I've seen around town. Keep the true north free.
What do you think happened to Joe Mansfield, Mr. Prager?
Some kind of chemical poisoning?
Chemicals come in many forms. Men have been poisoning the land ever since they walked on the face of the earth. Maybe the land's just getting revenge.
Where'd you get all this stuff?
Curbside surplus. When they mothballed the base, they closed the door on a big part of the town's history. I kept what I could get my hands on.
You the local archivist?
I guess you could say that. Speaking of which, one repatriation agreement.
Which gives the Cree Nation all the rights to the land. Except excavation isn't permitted.
Just as well, the site's toxic.
From what?
The Army delivered blankets to starving natives back in the 1800s. A nice gesture, except the material was laced with smallpox. Thousands died.
And that was over 100 years ago. I guess covering your butt has no statute of limitations, huh?
What do you know about Dr. Lands?
Not much. Anytime I needed to have permission to run soil tests out in the old burial grounds, he'd be there with me.
What about Pratt?
Well, let's just say that I'm careful not to get any parking tickets.
On that note, I'll go bring the truck around.
Haven't seen this in a while.
That's, biochemistry's Catcher in the Rye.
I know. My dad wrote it.
You were William Donner's daughter?
Yeah.
Really? That text got me through grad school. That and a lot of very strong coffee.
So how did a biochemist end up working in a small place like this?
I answered the ad.
Thank you for this.
You're welcome.
Good thing we got all day. What is going on? Rednecks going postal and drying up like beef jerky. Where were you? Never mind. Any news from the biopsies?
I've ruled out every possible disease.
I may be going out on a limb here, but what if this is some kind of spiritual retribution?
There's no physical evidence of any supernatural events.
The fire in the sky, the drought, both conform to Cree mythology.
Look, I know that's a cultural reality, but we need hard evidence.
Besides, restless spirits didn't create those hydrogen pockets in the ground.
Not on a scientific basis, no. But according to the Cree, when you disturb the order of the universe, you risk reprisal. That means sickness, injury, death.
My own recent experience has taught me that much.
Sounding like Dr. Lands.
I know.
Case manager's log, Prager reporting. In order to better understand the history of the Cree, I'm surveying the area. Prager up. Careful with that thing, especially if it's loaded.
Accidents happen all the time.
Guess Pratt wouldn't mind one sportsman to another and all.
Pratt's no friend of mine.
It's not like I slow dance with him either.
Get down.
What's with the camera?
I'm recording gun club maneuvers to submit to the authorities on the advice of my lawyer. You thought I caused the drought, the fires.
How do I know you're not?
Injun curse, bad medicine, is that it? You've seen too many movies.
Their shovels spark off a rock or somebody lights up a cigarette, kablooey.
Fire in the sky.
Can even spontaneously combust. You're right to stop them digging up your ancestors.
Mr. Prager, that's not a burial ground.
I thought the Air Force was turning up old graves.
So they say, but they're not ours. Not according to our oral history.
Then why would the government turn the land over to you?
Beats me, we took it anyway. They've taken so much from us. I just couldn't say no.
So what the hell is buried out there?
What we're seeing is a large-scale chemical reaction at the south end of the Droughtland. Now this is one of Pratt's man-made holes. Notice that the vegetation around it is completely dried out, and this is 500 meters away from the same hole. Ground cover is drying out, but it's not completely dehydrated yet.
So something leached from it.
Some virulent chemical.
Yeah, Joe Mansfield came in contact with it. It matches the sample we extracted from his spinal fluid.
Could that relate to his violent behavior?
Once it enters the central nervous system, there's no controlling his reactions.
And there may be other victims on the loose out there.
But what does Pratt want with this stuff? And what's it doing there in the first place?
Someone buried it there. See, what we have is a small aquifer directly beneath the Droughtland. What is happening is the chemical is leaching down to the water table. The water separates, and the hydrogen hits the ground running.
So the government repatriates the land of the Cree after they bury their chemicals there. Nice.
And the land is sacred, so that should be their check against excavation or development.
Nice pit for a barbie. Where's the shrimp? Oh.
Back in school, Prager, did your teachers ever call you a slow learner?
No. I was the kid in the back of the class who took his time to come up with the right answers.
Your friend, Joe Mansfield, learned his lessons the hard way. Did he know what poisons you had him digging up?
Hey, carry on, chaps.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Care to stake your life on that? Let's get on to Elsinger's contacts at the feds, see if anyone can declassify what we're dealing with here. Maybe they got an antidote stashed somewhere.
Ah! Ow!
He's lost 15% of his total body mass in the last half hour. The medevac's on the way. He should be in the hospital within the hour.
Someone could do a lot of damage with enough of that chemical.
If there's any more buried out there, we gotta find them before they do.
I'll start another geophysical survey.
Hey, you check out Valentine. See if he's involved with Pratt's little sewing circle.
Matt, he called us in on this.
He's also a biochemist with a Jones for collecting military leftovers.
That doesn't make him guilty.
No, but it doesn't make him innocent. Lindsay, what if he called us in to find that weapon for him?
I'll take care of it.
You can cancel the medevac.
Hello? John?
Looking for anything in particular?
I'm sorry. I knocked, but...
It's okay. You see anything in the fridge you like?
I'm not here for a social visit, John.
Oh, okay.
You did say that you keep your distance from Pratt and his gun club, right?
Yeah, I do. Why?
Because somehow they've discovered that there's a cache of chemical weapons buried on the Cree land.
And that's what they're looking for.
Right.
Is there anything I can do to help? You think I'm involved with them?
Are you familiar with the dedication in this book?
Yeah, it's dedicated to you.
My father and I were real close. And then one night I found some files that he forgot at the house. He was trying to freeze-dry cholera.
Cholera?
It was a classified military commission. And I told a friend in confidence.
Only they didn't keep it to themselves.
Within a week, he was a pariah. He lost his job, his tenure, his self-respect. It destroyed him. Now, I shouldn't have told anyone. But what if his research had continued?
You would have done something about it eventually.
I don't know. I guess I never will.
Lindsay, I'm not working with Pratt. Trust me.
Let me get this straight. You're vouching for Valentine based on a conversation?
I ran the standard background check on him before we arrived, Matt.
He could be a terrorist for all we know. This is no time to get warm and fuzzy.
What are you saying?
I want to know his political affiliation, school ties, the kind of toothpaste he uses.
Matt, he is clean. I know it.
Lindsay, did you tell him anything we should discuss?
No, nothing about the case. Look, I trust him.
Yeah, obviously. Just not sure that's good enough.
Matt, it's Peter.
All right, lock it off there. Take it easy.
What's up?
Look what we found. There's 9 more of them within easy walking distance.
Careful, Matt. That contains some type of nerve gas.
Is it active?
Yes. Fortunately, the epoxy cell is airtight. But watch this.
The dish at the bottom contains the chemical solution that's been leaching into the soil. It's essentially an acid.
It's deadly enough on its own. That would be contained in the male part of the weapon. Go ahead, Peter. The red cells are contained in the female part of the weapon. The acid comes in contact with the red cell.
Releasing the nerve gas.
Yes. It instantly attacks the mucous membranes. Breathe that, and you drown in your own blood.
It's unpleasant.
The military must have buried the male and the female parts of the weapon separately to prevent accidental release of the gas.
You've seen this before?
In Kurdistan, when I served with the Médecins Sans Frontières. Chemical weapons are not just meant to kill people. They fill hospitals, drain resources, crush morale. Excuse me.
Maybe we did rush him back to work too early.
Pete, can you see how he's doing? Yeah, thanks. It's a neat bit of engineering. An altimeter to ensure the nerve gas is released at the optimum range above a city.
This is what I saw in the back of that truck.
We need a biochemist to find a way to neutralize this stuff.
What about Valentine?
No, this is for our eyes only. I want total containment on this.
We have no options. I mean, let me talk to him. None of our guys can get here until morning. Look, either you trust me all the way or you don't trust me at all. Because I can't do my job if you're going to question every move I make.
All right.
Yeah, Lindsay.
Prager, I found something of yours. I want the rest of the cells.
Pratt?
You want to see Miss Donner again? You do exactly as I say. Stay tuned. I'll be in touch.
What do you hope to gain from all this?
Fair representation. Before we're done, you'll see this government's corrupt political institutions brought to their knees. And if Prager really wants to play games, I'll call the media. After they broadcast our message, we'll release enough nerve gas in the air to kill hundreds. Maybe thousands, depending on which way the wind is blowing.
And you'd really do it, wouldn't you? You're that crazy.
History sorts out the giants from the madmen.
I hope you're prepared to die for this.
We'll do whatever's necessary.
Pratt. Talk to me. I know you can hear me, you...
He wants us to lose our temper, Matt. Don't give him the advantage.
This is my fault. I never should have let Lindsay out of the lab with that stuff.
What about the police?
Well, half the local cops are probably in there with them. The nearest SWAT team's an hour away. Well, what about an antidote?
I prepared emergency doses of atropine. It might work.
It might work?
Prager?
All right, Pratt.
A truck will be arriving at your lab in the next 5 minutes. Have one of your men escort the cells back here. You have 15 minutes.
15 minutes. It's not enough time.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Call Pete on a secure line. Tell him to cooperate, but to stall as long as he can.
Prager, you still listening?
Pratt, no!
That was your last warning.
Chief, you there? Come in.
Yeah.
We're at the trailers. Just loading up.
Bring her on home. Prager, you may start the countdown from 15 minutes, effective immediately. The truck gets here. Take her out back. Careful with that, huh? Just give it to me.
Or what? You'll shoot me? Because the way I see it, I'm dead no matter what.
Stand down. I said stand down!
Where's your master plan now, Pratt? It's over.
You know why women are no good at poker? Because they can't bluff worth a damn.
Pratt, what the hell is going on? Talk to me! Get out of here!
What have you done?
Nobody uses me.
Prager, get a doctor in here right now!
Put down your guns. Get away from her! Put down your gun. Listen to me. It's over. Let us help. Brad, this is your only hope. Now put down your gun and call off your men.
Help me, please.
How are you feeling?
Still hurts to breathe.
Well, don't let that stop you. I was incredibly brave. Or stupid. Or both.
They would have killed me anyway if they had to be stopped. Did I ever tell you about my father?
No.
Maybe it's time that I did.
Final case log. Matt Prager reporting. Working with local and federal authorities, we've managed to locate all the chemical weapons buried here in the 1950s. The risk of contamination has been contained. Prager up.
Since the end of World War II, mankind has accumulated a massive array of biochemical weaponry. Weapon masters often deny their existence. Perhaps the Psi Factor in this case is the origin of man's destructive nature. For Psi Factor, I'm Dan Aykroyd.